Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the first chapter to the Ten of Swords crossover called Ten of Swords Creation. Now, in general, this crossover, it's pretty interesting. It has some really high moments. Now, oddly, it focuses quite a bit on Apocalypse and adds a lot to his backstory. And at moments, the story has an old school Excalibur vibe because obviously we're dealing with Otherworld and Saturnine. So, when she pops up, a lot of weird and whimsical stuff are going to go down. It does have some filler, and also some things are set up in the story that get resolved with zero explanation. So the story starts off, we have the forces of Arakko, which I mentioned in a previous video is like a lost mutant tribe. They have their forces attacking the kingdom of Drydor. Now, this kingdom is part of Otherworld, and Otherworld in general, it's pretty complicated. Now, the basics of Otherworld is that it's magical in nature. It has many kingdoms. At the center, you have the Starlight Citadel, which is preceded by Saturnine. Here you would find the Captain Britain Court, who would take care of the multiverse, who were annihilated. Prior to Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars, they were killed off by the map makers. So basically now Saturnine does not have her own personal army. And the new Captain Britain that we do have is not on good terms with Saturnine. So the forces of Arakko are being headed by the four horsemen of Apocalypse, and we discover further down the line in the story, these are Apocalypse's first four children. And what happens is Saturnine gets wind of the fact that Drydor has fallen to the Arakkan forces. And now they're moving in on the Starlight Citadel itself. They want to take it over. Now, in the pages of Tini Howard's Excalibur, the whole run, we had Apocalypse having sort of like the secret agenda. We didn't know why. He started to dabble with magic, and what he did, he created this portal that went to Otherworld. And it seems his whole plan from the beginning was trying to find and contact this lost mutant tribe. Because not only his children are part of this tribe, his ex-wife is too. So he created this portal using the bones of his old friends, the Externals. Also in the pages of Hickman's X-Men, Apocalypse had reacquainted himself with his grandson, the Son of War, and the thing is, he was able to escape Amenth because the whole thing about Arakko is that they were trapped in this weird hell dimension. This was sort of like the beginning of Apocalypse's quest. Now with his new portal, he sends a small little team in to investigate and try to find the Arakkan mutants. So his grandson goes in with Eunice, the Untouchable, and Banshee. Now, for the life of me, I couldn't remember the name of Apocalypse's grandson. His name was the Summoner. The thing is, he comes back through the portal. We discover that Eunice, the Untouchable, was captured. Banshee almost gets killed. So what happens is Apocalypse goes to the Quiet Council and tells them, hey, I made a portal without telling you guys. And now we have someone captured on the other side, and Banshee almost was killed. And I love the reaction of the Quiet Council. They totally lose it. It's like, why the hell did you do that without consulting us? They want to straight up close the portal, but the thing is, Krakoa does not. Because we discover that the essence of Krakoa's life partner is still stuck on the other side. So reluctantly, the Quiet Council lets Apocalypse take a small X team into Otherworld. I love this great moment where Apocalypse has an interaction with Archangel. And we get this really interesting paternal side to Apocalypse because he's really proud of Archangel and how he's evolved over the years. He seems to be very protective of the people he puts under his wing. Like during this time, he was watching over and grooming Richter. So now we have Apocalypse and his team arrive to Otherworld, and they see the Arakkan mutants on their attack against the Starlight Citadel. When he stops in his tracks because he sees his original four kids, the four horsemen, he can't believe his eyes. So he goes and tries to engage with his kids, and the thing is, they're not happy to see him. They straight up attack him, and we discovered that Apocalypse was totally set up. He was tricked into creating this Krakoan gate, so basically the Arakan forces could take over the Starlight Citadel and then go straight to the 616 universe. They played him like a fiddle, and the thing is that the Arakan forces start attacking the X-Men, where we get this pretty messed up situation where the Summoner had sort of struck up a friendship with Rockslide when he was on Krakoa. He straight up kills Rockslide, and the poor guy's like, hey man, I was trying to help you, I wanted to be your friend. So what happens is Saturnine stops the battle, and she actually establishes that these two warring factions will have to do a competition, and they're going to do things her way. Death, one of the Four Horsemen, is just not having it, but he discovers pretty quick how powerful Saturnine can be. Because what we discover further down the line with this crossover is that Saturnine sort of let this whole situation happen in the first place. She wants to capitalize on this, especially coercing Captain Britain. And she actually sends back each warring faction to their side of the ring. Marvel's mutants are sent back to Krakoa, and basically establishes that each side must find 10 swords to be able to participate in this competition that she has thought up. So we have a winner-take-all type of situation, but it's weird because Saturnine is not a neutral party in this whole competition. I guess she has vested interest in the fact that she doesn't want Arakko to take over the Starlight Citadel. But I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.